David Lockman was here to get back his life. It was the final day of the hearing, his last chance. His eyes drifted over the dark wood and vaulted ceiling, then onto his legal team, taut as hunting dogs, listening to the lead judges summing up. This court has heard, and it is a matter of record, what befell Della Harrington inside her apartment on Thursday, the 9th of November, 2006. She was subjected to a ferocious, sadistic, and sexually motivated attack. David Lockman was arrested, charged, and subsequently given a life sentence for her murder. As a prisoner protesting his innocence from the beginning of his sentence and wishing to appeal against his conviction, he was allowed all of the documentation in the case, plus crime scene photographs, to enable him and his legal team to prepare his appeal. Lockman stared down at his hands to avoid the condemnatory looks he anticipated coming his way. The atmosphere around him tightened. He felt the floor beneath him tilt. The vast courtroom began to waver and yaw. He closed his eyes, pulled air into his chest, the judge's voice now coming to him from miles away. The prosecution case against David Lockman relied primarily on two types of evidence. The first was provided by two eyewitnesses who stated that in the late afternoon or early evening they saw a man they later identified as David Lockman close to the apartment building which was the scene of the murder. A third witness, a resident of that same apartment building, also identified David Lockman as being there earlier that same day. This court recognizes significant problems with that witness testimony, which was confused in nature, plus the advancing years of the witness herself at that time. The second type of evidence was forensic in nature, specifically David Lockman's fingerprints at the entrance to the building and also inside Della Harrington's apartment. Hearing this, David Lockman hung his head, chill sweat collecting on his forehead. This court was about to reaffirm his conviction. He looked across at his legal team. One of them turned, looked at him, gave a ghost of a smile. He looked away, reached up to his overly big shirt collar, his finger brushing the puckered scar on the side of his neck. A permanent reminder that, as a prisoner convicted of the brutal killing of a woman, he was regarded by most other inmates as the lowest of the low, along with those who harmed children. The judge was speaking again. West Midlands Police struggled to make speedy investigative progress on this case, but after several months, their interest settled on David Lockman as a suspect, despite his having no previous convictions of any kind.